A mill is a device that breaks solid materials into smaller pieces by grinding, crushing, or cutting. Such comminution is an important unit operation in many processes. There are many different types of mills and many types of materials processed in them. Historically, mills were powered by hand-working animal, wind or water. Today they are usually powered by electricity. The grinding of solid matters occurs under exposure of mechanical forces that trench the structure by overcoming of the interior bonding forces. After the grinding, the state of the solid is changed: the grain size, disposition, and the grain shape. Milling also refers to the process of breaking down, separating, sizing, or classifying aggregate material. For instance, rock crushing or grinding to produce uniform aggregate size for construction purposes, or separation of rock, soil, or aggregate material for the purposes of structural fill or land reclamation activities. Aggregate milling processes are also used to remove a separate contamination or moisture from aggregate or soil and to produce dry fills. Prior to transport to structural filling, grinding may serve the following purposes in engineering: increase of the surface area of a solid, manufacturing of a solid with a desired grain size, pulping of resources. Types of grinding mills: windmill, wind-powered; watermill, water-powered; horse mill, animal-powered; treadwheel, human-powered; ship mill, floats near a riverbank or bridge; aristra, simple mill for grinding and pulverizing gold or silver ore; roller mill, an equipment for the grinding or pulverizing of grain and other raw materials using cylinders; stamp mill, a specialized machine for reducing ore to powder for further processing or for fracturing other materials; a place of business for making articles of manufacture. The term mill was once in common use for a factory because many factories in the early stages of the Industrial Revolution were powered by a watermill, but nowadays it is only used in a few specific contexts, e.g., bark mill produces tan bark for tanneries; cider mill crushes apples to give cider; grist mill grinds grain into flour; oil mill, see expeller pressing; extrusion paper mill produces paper; sawmill cuts timber; starch mill, steel mill manufactures steel; sugar mill processes sugar beets or sugar cane into various finished products; textile mill, silk mill for silk; flax mill for flax; cotton mill for cotton; huller is used to hull rice; powder mill produces gunpowder.